Hi there. This is the last video I'll be doing, but I just wanted to update you all basically on the petition, which comes to an end today. It's reached the deadline, and I want to thank everybody, the thousands of people that did sign it. In support of getting the funeral industry regulated. I wish I could thank you all individually, but obviously that's not possible because there's too many of you. But we sadly didn't make the amount that the UK government expect people to get, which is 100,000 signatures before they'll look at it. So all we can say is that we tried. I have spoken with the NAFD, which is Funeral Directors Association, and they are trying to implement regulations with the government, and hopefully one day, we will get the industry regulated. So at least we know we've tried. And Scotland, who have already implemented regulations in the funeral industry, maybe the UK will follow one day. So, let's hope that's the case. Obviously, I shared my experience to highlight the fact that funeral industry is not regulated and what can happen behind closed doors when you hand over your loved one's deceased body. Regarding one particular funeral director in Kidderminster. We all know his name, Boriston. So my personal experience, I shared it just to highlight that fact so people are aware that when you entrust your loved one with a funeral director, that they don't always treat them with the respect they deserve. Personally, I think what he did to my son was, well, one, it was unnecessary. It was sickening to me. It was just a disgusting way to treat a body. And even the National Association of Funeral Directors and the Worcester Coroner have agreed with me that he shouldn't have done what he did. But, I'm 21 months on now from my son's death, and basically I've done all I can as a mom. I've highlighted to the public what goes on behind closed doors and to make you aware that the funeral industry is not regulated. But I want to add that because I've learned from my experience, I would advise anybody, if you've got to use a funeral director, which most people will, to make sure that they are registered with an association for funeral directors. So that's the NAFD or SAIF. And basically, it's so cheap, the membership. I don't know why any funeral director just wouldn't be a part of an association. But the reason I'm asking people to look at it when somebody close dies is that at least if they do unacceptable things and you find out about it, at least you've got an association that you can complain to about that funeral director, and at least they'll listen and they will take action because that funeral director will be held accountable by the association. obviously, as it turned out, Boriston is not connected to any association whatsoever. Why he chooses to do that is beyond me. But anyway, all I can do now is get on with my life and hope that my experience and my heartache of sharing it will help other people choose a really decent, good funeral director that will not do unnecessary procedures to your loved ones' bodies. So I'll write off, and thank you again, everybody that signed the petition, thousands of you. I really appreciate it. And God bless to you all.